In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to effectively troubleshoot automotive issues using basic information and the power of ChatGPT. This method is especially handy for those times when you're trying to understand why your car isn't running as smoothly as it should be, or if you're just looking to learn a bit more about car maintenance from an AI assistant. Let's dive in. First, it's important to gather all the basic information about your car. Before you ask any questions or type anything into ChatGPT, you'll want to collect some essential details about your vehicle. Start with the make and model. Perhaps you have a Toyota Vios from 2018. Next, identify the type of engine it has, whether it's gasoline, diesel, hybrid, or another variant. Also, take note of the transmission type, which could be manual or automatic. Keep track of the mileage as well. For example, maybe it's been 85,000 kilometers. You should also remember to document any recent repairs or changes, such as replacing the battery just last week. With all this information at your fingertips, crafting a clear and specific diagnostic prompt becomes a much simpler task. This step involves taking the details you've collected and using them to create a straightforward prompt that ChatGPT can understand and respond to effectively. You might say something like this: I drive a 2018 Toyota Vios with a gasoline engine and automatic transmission. It has 85,000 kilometers on it. Recently, I've noticed the engine cranks but won't start, especially in the morning. I hear a clicking sound from the engine bay, and the check engine light is on. Despite replacing the battery last week, these issues persist. Can you help me diagnose what might be wrong and what I should check first? Once you've composed your prompt, it's time to interact with ChatGPT. Paste your detailed prompt into the chat and take your time to read through the suggestions it provides carefully. The response usually includes possible causes for the problem, parts you might want to inspect, DIY checks you can attempt, and advice on whether a trip to the mechanic is necessary. In some cases, you might find the initial response lacking some detail or clarity. That's the perfect opportunity to follow up with more specific questions. For instance, if you're unsure about the alternator, you could ask, how do I check the alternator myself? If engine overheating is a concern, ask, can you give me a checklist for diagnosing engine overheating? And if you're diving into inspecting spark plugs, you might query, what tools do I need to inspect the spark plugs? By systematically gathering information and crafting precise queries, you can leverage ChatGPT to become more knowledgeable about your car and possibly solve minor issues on your own, saving you time and effort in the process.